Let's have a moment of silence for some former housemates.
Oh my God, may their souls rest in perfect peace. Like this show makes us so attached to these guys, and especially Rico, whose own happened most recently. May his soul rest in peace. Yeah. I understand if Kola is crying or feeling emotions and everything for Sabrina and the pictures that are being taken. And then for Zita, Zita was the one that even saw it first. I was like, oh my God, why did they take their pictures? I understand Zita because of, Dambo's kid. But this cry that Doris is crying now, this cry that Doris is crying, sister, are you sure we're crying for the same reason? Because Sabrina left? Are you sure? Let's talk.
Your new head of house is Zita.
Congratulations to Zita! Damboskid is going to be so proud of Zita. In fact, I feel like Damboskid is going to trend more than Zita is trending for winning the HOH. But yes, well done, Zita. She put her head in the game and she's, winning, and I love it for her. Now let's take it back to the beginning. Hey. They came to the arena, and unlike how Big Brother would usually do it, how he has done it in the past is, the best five players will play, or you pick your players, or just different things. This time around, he just brought Lucky Deep for everybody to pick, and from number 1 to 5, if you pick number 1 to 5, because he just had only one, 2, 3, 4, 5, the rest were not numbered. So if you pick number 1 to 5, then you'll be the person challenging the head of house today. And the people who happen to pick 1 to 5, we have Denari, we have Jason J, we have Ivata, we have Zita, and then Isabella. So 5 of them played with Doris. The very first game that they played was for them to do matching pictures or matching photos, where you open one and open a second one for it to match. If it doesn't match, you close the both of them, open again, just like that, back and forth for 2 minutes. That one, Big Brother called it a fun game. They did that with past Big Brother housemates pictures, and after that was done, they did well. Doris did well. Jason J was like the worst. I don't know what's going on with Jason J. I really don't know if it's the whole Sultana situation, coin, or Dede. I don't know, but Jason J's head is obviously not in the game. Like, you could tell that he wasn't even being serious. He wasn't taking anything serious. I don't know if it's because he has won most influential player of the week, so he knows that he probably already has immunity. I don't know if that's where it's coming from, or he's just not in the right frame of mind. I don't know. I may be wrong, but he's not giving his best. We all know Jason in the arena. People are afraid of him. From Sunday, he was already behaving one kind. He didn't play well. Now, today, they gave you another chance. He was not playing well. Denari also did well with this particular part of the game. Doris did well. Zita did well. But then this is not the main part. People that told them that this one people are just playing. Let's now go to the main event. So this main event happens to be a game from the past. They played this game in lockdown season, and I remembered how Emmanuel and Licorice, I was rooting for them to win. Like, one of you should just win. I just want people inside that HOH lounge. I was rooting for them. Licorice will run, throw. White money was so funny when they were playing this particular game. And when I saw it, I knew immediately the exact same game they brought it. And it's for you to first roll a die. You roll a 6. When you get the 6, you go to the mat to go and start the game. And on that mat, there are different obstacles. So one of the obstacles is for you to carry a spoon and a ball, cross inside this circle thing, and then go to the other end, drop it in a bowl, and then cross back inside and drop the spoon. Then you continue the game. The second obstacle is for you to go and shoot a gun and hit the plate. Then the third obstacle is for you to lick a lime, like squeeze the lime inside your mouth, and then come back to the game. So you are supposed to do that up until you get to the finish line. So the first person that went to play was Jason. Again, Jason J was not even being serious, because tell me why the beat that was playing was Upa Gangnam Style, dun, 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 and Jason J was pausing and dancing in the middle of the game. That is not going to be our normal Jason J that is very competitive. I feel like, first of all, he didn't want to win it or try to take it from Doris' hand, because Doris is his friend. I know that's also a factor, but another factor might be that Oh boy, I'm the most influential player. I don't know, but you guys let me know what you think in the comments. Then the next person that went to play was Zita. Zita was so determined. You could see it in her eyes that, guy, I want to win something for myself. And Zita went and she played. She did really, really well. I was already guessing that she had already done well. And she was quite lucky. She had one or two obstacles, but then she got through to the end. The next person that came to play was Ivata. Ivata was pushing through, but then she just landed on the part that said game over. Like the mat just on top of the game over. Now there now she land. What's going on? They're happy. Oh my God. Just picked who they are going to be playing from old Nollywood. Anyway, so I come back. Ivata ended up at game over, and the next person that came to play was Isabella. Isabella played, and she ended at number 27. Deneri played, he tried his best and ended at game over as well. Then Doris came to play. Doris tried because she had the most obstacles back and forth, but she managed to finish within the 5 minutes period. But then again, Zita finished before her. That was how Zita was emerged winner. Congratulations to Zita. At the end of the day, she picked Rude Boy as her house guest. And people were like, okay, of course, we know that Damboskid is not around and all that, but yeah, Rude Boy, you put that close. To be fair, she's not so close with anybody, but yeah, she has said that the reason why she picked Rude Boy was even shocked, but she said the reason why she picked Rude Boy is because first, she feels that he can organize the house where she will fall short, put things in place, help her out. That was why she picked him. And she's now talking about how K Bobo is feeling some type of way because she didn't pick him, that he had come to meet her prior, that if you ever wins HOH, that he's going to pick her as his guest, because Damboskid is this guy, all those kind of stuff. And she knows that even Damboskid had felt bad for him too before, when he came really, really close and ended up not winning. So she's just like, she doesn't know how to feel about this whole thing, but she's going to try to have a conversation with K Bobo. Which one be conversation? Wait till they talk. Waiting be conversation. Why are they single? Anyways, so she also talked about the fact that Culture came and met her. I was talking to her about immunity. If she wants to save somebody, that please can she save Tracy? That at least she and Tracy, they are friends and they are cool. That in case she doesn't have anyone she wants to save yet in mind, because Damboskid is not around, that please she should save Tracy. And Zita is like, why are you coming to tell me this? Because Tracy also, if she's cool with me, she could have picked me, but she didn't. And again, she just won head of house. She just was saved. Why should I be picking her again? She was having this conversation with Kola, and Kola was also just pouring out his mind and just talking about how he feels like he's tired of this whole situation of not being able to win anything. He has not won HOH, he has not won wager task, he has not won any brand sponsored deal, nothing. Like, he has not had any win, and he's just tired. That he's grateful to be here and all that. But then, if he has a win, at least it's going to make him breathe. It's going to give him like an ease, put him at a place of ease and rest. So for my mind, they shoot your shot to make she shall pick you. But Zita was just talking about the people that she could have possibly picked, and Kola was on that list, but because of the whole drama tying him, midday, bright, day, all those things, she said she doesn't want to get herself mixed in that. She doesn't want a situation where she's with him in the HOH lounge, and then Dede is looking for him, or this one is looking for him. Like, there's no need for all that. Then let's talk about the whole picture thing. When they came into the house, Big Brother had first played the whole rest in peace for the people who had gone and all that. Then they were having their emotions, only for them to enter the house, and they saw that they had removed the pictures on the wall, all the people that have been evicted. And they also removed Sabrina's picture. So for Zita was so upset. Like, she was happy, and I know that she saw that picture first because she was so happy about her win, and it would be nice to go to that picture and sort of communicate with Damboskid, but no, the picture was not there, and she was just so upset. And then Kola came and saw that even Sabrina's picture is gone, like, so she's not coming back. The reality of that, everything, it was just so heartbreaking. And then while they were doing that, Doris came, and Doris just busted one big tears, and I'm like, is Doris that close to Sabrina though? Yeah, they are cool. They are cool. But throughout the week since she left, I've never really had a conversation about Sabrina, not to Big Brother, not to a lot of people in the house, like Kola has been doing. Even Thelma has spoken about Sabrina more than Doris. But the way Doris was crying, it's beginning to look like, sister, you're crying because you lost the HOH. I've said it before that it would be nice if Doris is able to maintain this position as HOH, because the theme of the week is Nollywood, is old Nollywood, is entertainment, and Doris is a representative of that industry. So it would be nice to be able to lead the house, lead her team, carry the week with that type of win. And I feel like her losing it this way sort of hurt her, especially because of how she had gotten comfortable inside her HOH lounge with her love. Her love is proud of her, everything. And both she and her love, even when given the opportunity to play this exact same game, both of them lost out. And I feel like that's what is making Doris cry. And it's okay. There's no need to hide under any Sabrina this or Sabrina that. If it's me, I will own it to my full chest. I lost and I don't feel good about it. I really wanted to be able to, retain my win. But it is what it is. We go again another time. Abina. But well, I don't blame her. Anyhow, you won't use put your cry. Anyhow, the emotion won't come. But there's also a chance that truly she was crying because of Sabrina, but the coupled with the other emotions that she's feeling, that one just escalated everything. Maybe. Anyways, you tell me what you think about this. And do you think that Zita should save Kola because he's there shooting his shot? Who do you think Zita is going to save? Because Zita, don't forget, she's a snake. Oh, anything. She could just pull up anything on us today. But yeah, that's about it. So looking forward to the 9th. What is going to be Jason's reward for winning the most influential player of the week? We don't know yet. And then is everyone going to be up for eviction, or they're going to go into the diary room to nominate? We do not know. We're going to find out. It's Big Brother's house and it decides what happens next. Thank you so much if you've come this far. You're the real MVP. And until next time, I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye bye.